Hi and welcome to another part of the GitHub tutorials, and in this part we're going to create a Git local repository and then push that to GitHub. Notice that up to now we've managed to create a local Git project, and then we've also learned how to push any project that we have to GitHub. So now we want to mix these two and push a local repository to GitHub. So the first thing we need to do is to head over to the terminal, and now let me make it bigger for you so that you can better see this. So now right here, let me create a directory first, and I'm gonna call this local git. So let me set it to local git. And now I'm gonna run git init to initialize the project or the repository, and then I'm gonna first of all add some files. So the first file, just as always, we've had this, we want index.html to be there. So the way I create this file and edit it is by sudo nano. You can do this by yourself manually. So let me paste in part of the code here, and now let me close the tags as well. So we had the head tag which has been closed, and the body tag which hasn't yet been closed. So first of all, we need to close the body tag and also the HTML tag. HTML. So let's press Ctrl O, Enter, and Ctrl X in order to close this. So now I can add this to my project, git add all or git add index.html. Also, let's run sudo nano readme.md, and here the heading, for the heading we can write this local git. We have created this project to push local git to GitHub. Okay, Ctrl O, Enter, and Ctrl X, and then we also need a CSS file for our index.html, but let's forget that. Up to now it's fine. So let's git add -- all and git status. So we need to commit these files, git commit -m, and I'm gonna call this the first commit. So up to now we've managed to create a repository, and so let's check the log and commit this. So let's make some changes on the master branch. So we are now in the master branch. Now imagine that I want to make a change on the index.html. Sudo nano index.html, and here, for example, I want to add a line, and say this is another line. Edit. So here let's close the p tag, and let's press Ctrl O, Enter, Ctrl X, and also, so that's enough for now. Let's git commit -a for adding and -m for committing, and so added a line. So we added a line and we've committed it. So if I run git log, you will be able to see that we have the second commit with the name added a line. So let's create another branch here, git branch. But we're doing all of this in order to test it, how it looks like in GitHub. But we've done this before. If you have any questions, you can get back to our previous tutorials where we taught you how to work with Git. So here we're going to create a new branch, and I'm going to call this another branch. Another branch. So let's check all of the branches. So git branch. Oh, it's not git. So as you can see, we've got two branch, another branch, and a master branch. So let's switch to another branch, git check out another branch. Yes, we switched to another branch, and now let's sudo nano to index.html so that we can add a photo there. So here we are, and let us add another line for adding the image. So this is just a simple git.png image. Now let's press Ctrl O, enter Ctrl X. And then also inside of our folder, let us add a photo. So here I'm gonna add this file. As you can see, git.png has been added. Now let's switch back to our terminal and run git add --all, and then git commit -m and the name edit an image. So that's it. And okay, we've committed this. Let's get back to the master branch, git checkout master. So now that we are in the master branch, we need to merge what is there for merging into the master branch. So let's run git merge, and here we want to merge the another branch. And as you can see, it's been done here. Let's run ls. As you can see, we've got git.png, index.html, and readme.md. So now let me run git status. So we've got nothing to commit and everything is clean. So now we're ready to add this project to a new repository. Let's head over to our GitHub profile and create a new repository. Here I'm gonna call this local git as the name of the project. And then we don't need any description right now. I want this to be public, and I'm not going to change anything else. Let's create a repository. And here we've been given a link and also a command for remote at origin. So we need to start from here because it's a local git. We've done all of these steps before. And then instead of this command right over here, we're going to write another command. So let me copy this one and write it over here. Oh, it's just paste, and there we go. So now, right now, we need to add git push --set -upstream, and then we need origin master. Okay, there seems to be somewhere wrong. Git push --set. Oh, we've written sir instead of sets. So let me fix that and press enter. So here we've been asked to enter the username, and then we need the password. But instead of the password, just as always, we need to enter the key. So I'm gonna paste it right over here. So now I'm gonna paste it over here, and as you can see, everything has been done successfully. The project has been pushed, And now let us check our repository. We can head over to the repositories section, your repositories, and as you can see, local Git has been added. So let's head over to the part, and as you can see, we've got the readme.md, and we've got the different stages of our project. We've added an image and changed the index.html. So these two are the different stages on a different branch, and this one is also the first commit on the readme. So up to now it's been very good and perfect. We can also here view the branches updated 4 minutes ago on Arashtad.co, and now let's get into the master branch again. As you can see, we've got the files and we've got all the other details right over here. So that's it for this part of the tutorial. We've managed to create a local Git and push it to GitHub, and in the future tutorials we're also going to cover more details about GitHub.